starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
60 Vikings, 60.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Ready? Back all 80.
40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
Get it?
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. To throw, here's Ward. Throw to the right, caught by Wk10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Titans first down. First and goal.
Ready. Check. Ready.
They'll run with Pollard. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
The score, Titans 7, Eagles 0.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing is Hurts. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Got him there. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 15.
Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
On the go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Ward. He's going to look deep for more. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 45 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Play action now. Ward. Cockrell holds it in left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Throwing again here, Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard from 21 yards away. And the Titans have taken the lead. Now Ryland for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st and 10. 36-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. Trades into the stiff arm. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
The quick feet by Jackson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
3rd and 7.
To throw is Ward.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Okay, ready?
The Titans, first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Titans, Pollard.
Going to try the right side. And now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. More. And across the midfield, strike into Eagle territory. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down. Throwing is Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
That's good for Titans. First down.
Come on.
Here's Ward. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now a give, right side. Wall. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Barkley, inside handoff. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Touchdown, Eagles! From 8 yards out. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Titans take over first and 10.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Great.
A first down carry for Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he slides to avoid the hit. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try to run forward Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming down. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
107 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half.
Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Let's go. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Moore throwing to start the drive. And he will slide to a halt at the end of that one. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Operating from the gun. Moore. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Up the middle they go. Moore. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts going up top. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
A loss of a yard.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
14-yard line.
Back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And able
to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
27-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Finding space at the 30.
And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Moore. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Moore.
And pass complete to Moore.
His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his 1st. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
And Oliver, that time, they're able to get in there and bring him down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Going for it. Here's Ward.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
No touch, no touch.
Up the middle with Barkley. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Yeah, not in any rush offensively. He'll look to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. That is caught. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he fires one incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll come out in the pistol.
No contact.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Gain of 3. Brings up second and goal. At the 2.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
73.
Hurts.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
What a stand there defensively. They force the third and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Ward.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
19, driving, 19.
Ward now working out of the gun.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 4 yards out.
And the Titans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
63. Delta.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Great.
Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now we'll get whistles and a signal for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
This is caught at the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Eagles, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Titans, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now.